I didn't find out till a month later that she ended up going to see her ex in my car to White Castle where she worked. Like, you gotta be shitting me. I know I worked at McDonald's, but White Castle. So she was like, bro, no, like, I promise I don't even talk to her. And I feel like if you gotta get that worked up, like, if you know you ain't do something, what is you doing all that for? That's how I know she was doing that. I spent all my money on this girl. Like, this girl was living in my room a week straight. I got no privacy, nothing. Like, girl would not leave. Like, red flag number, I done lost count. YouTube, it's Jaelah Monae, and I'm back with another video. It's literally 3 a.m. and I got y'all with the story time because this shit is really crazy. Like, I really got played, y'all. Like, I really got played. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, out of all the times I got cheated on, whatever, like, this time really topped it. Like, y'all gonna see more into the story time and everything like that. But this time definitely topped it. So I'm really gonna jump straight into it, forget the intro and all of that. But if y'all not following me on Instagram, TikTok, all of that, all my social media platforms, everything is literally same as my YouTube, Jaelah Monae. It's right there on the screen. And yeah, that's why I really interact with you guys. Y'all can talk to me. I answer my DMs. I follow back sometimes and all of that good stuff. I'm not one of them bougie YouTubers, you know, who don't do none of that. But I just finished my sleeve, so yeah, my arm a little sore, like moving it. Y'all know I talk with my hands, and honestly, like, it's so sore. If y'all ain't tuned into that vlog that I just posted, definitely go back, tune in. Y'all can see the process, all of that. For those of y'all who is interested in getting tattoos and whatnot. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna jump straight into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, so y'all post notifications so y'all can be alerted every time your girl posts a new video, because I don't want to miss none of the content I got coming up for y'all. Story times, pranks, all of that good stuff, vlogs, all of that good stuff. So definitely stay tuned, subscribe, and all of that. But we about to get straight into the video. Alright, y'all, so today I'm gonna be telling y'all about my toxic ass ex-girlfriend, y'all. And this shit gets me so mad talking about, because she really played me. Like, she played me like I was a damn instrument, like a flute, like something everybody got. Like, she really played the shit out of me, y'all. Like, it's so embarrassing to even tell this shit, but I'm gonna tell y'all so y'all don't learn from my mistakes, because she really played the shit out of me. So it all started, let's see, it all started freshman year of college, y'all. Freshman year of college, it's the first day of school. So I'm gonna tell y'all, like, the first time, like, I really seen this girl and everything like that. So it was the first day of school, right? First day of freshman year of college, right? Everybody was going to this room because it was like some party and shit like that. So I see this girl or whatever, and y'all, like, I never talked to a girl or anything like that. Like, I just, like, thought girls look good, but I never really talked to a girl or anything like that. So I wasn't really thinking of it. All I was just like, she looked so cute. Like, you feel like she looked like a little ass baby. Like, I'm like, she looked mad cute. So next, so I'm just looking at her the whole time, but keep in mind, like, we ain't talking to that. Like, we ain't talking. But I peeped, like, she was looking at me too. Like, you know when you looking at somebody, they looking at you. Like, you know, like, especially if you know you look good, like, you know. So I knew the girl was looking at me. So that was that, but we still ain't, like, say shit to each other that whole time or nothing, like, in the room or whatever. So we ain't saying nothing to each other. So then, boom, that same night, her and a few other girls, like, had a sleepover, but I took my ass right to my little dorm. So I went right back to my dorm because I was kind of antisocial, y'all. Like, I wasn't about to, like, and plus, this is the first day of school. Like, I didn't know these people. And they over here having a damn sleepover and don't know each other from a can of paint. Like, what the hell is y'all doing? So one of the girls who lived in my building, who was at the sleepover, ended up, I saw her the next day or whatever, because, like, we was in the same, like, college group chat, shit like that. So I saw her the next day. Either I saw her, yeah, I can't remember this clearly because this shit gave me so mad. So it's either I saw her the next day or she texted me that same night and was like, oh, do you like girls? And keep in mind, I'm not stupid. I already knew the girl wanted to know. Like, what? Like, I knew she wanted to know. So I was like, what should I say? Like, I never been with no girl or nothing. Like, I never been with no girl. But I was like, I think I said no, honestly. I think I said no, but that ain't stop her because she was still trying or whatever. So that was that. So I think I said no. No, I said, who wants to know or something like that. Like, I said some slick shit. And then she told me, like, oh, the girl, like, she said, like, she look good. Like, she want to know if you like girls or whatever. I was like, you can tell her I like girls. I was like, yeah, you can tell her I like girls or whatever. So that was that. Boom. So keep in mind, y'all, like, we had the same friend group and everything like that. So we had the same friend group and shit. And I still was, like, chilling. Like, I wasn't, like, really gonna beast her. Because, like I said, like, this college, just, like, the first, second day, like, I don't know these people at all. But basically, like, all of my friends was like, yeah, like, talk to her, everything like that. Give her a chance. And I blame them to this day. Because they was super my head up when this girl really played the shit out of me. But we're gonna get into that. So they was like, yeah, like, talk to her, all of that. Like, she said she really like you, whatnot. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'll talk to the girl, y'all. So that happened. Boom. So me and the girl, we gonna call her. What should we call her? I'm not trying. I'm like, I don't want to violate. So let's see. What should we call her? We're gonna call her Tiana. We're gonna call the girl Tiana. Okay. We're gonna call her Tiana. So the next day, I had seen Tiana, like, and we were just talking, because keep in mind, me and Tiana lived in the same building too. Everybody lived in my building, bro. So we lived in the same building, so I don't know where we seen each other at, but we were just talking. And you know, like that, like that awkward stage, like y'all flirting, but y'all like making jokes off each other. We was like more like that at first. So we was just like kind of like making jokes at each other and shit like that. I think she said like I look good and all of that, and that was really that. So after then, like, we instantly clicked, y'all. Like, we instantly clicked. We was always together and everything like that. Like, we was like, I was always with this girl, especially being that she lived in my building. Like, either I was always in her room, we was watching movies and shit, or she was just always in my room, just staying there for days on days. Like, she didn't have no damn sense. Like, her room wasn't upstairs. And after a while, that shit started to really get aggravated. But let me not skip around. So boom, that happened. So we get to know each other. We start getting closer and closer and closer. And y'all know the honeymoon stage, when people act perfect, like they just be showing their ass. Like, she was acting perfect. Like, I'm like, wow, like, this girl's really like my best friend. Like, bruh, like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I look back and I really don't know what I was thinking, y'all. So we was just always hanging out every day. Like, it was to a point, like, even though we had the same friend group, like, we stopped chilling with them. Like, it was literally just us two. Like, it was literally just us two. So boom. So after that, I give it like a good week. Here the bullshit start. So basically, we all had like a movie night / karaoke night in her cousin room, right? We all had a movie / karaoke night in her cousin room. Boom. So that happened, and I think it was playing like a game or something like that. And then somebody said to her, like, oh, like, didn't you have your ex over the other day? I'm like, and keep in mind, everybody know, like, me and this girl, like, now we kind of like chilling. Like, everybody know me and this girl vibing and shit like that. And I was cool. It's like, I didn't know shit about it. So I'm just like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, what? Like, what the hell? And the girl was denying it so bad. Like, she was like a pathological liar. Like, I think something was really wrong with this girl. So she just kept denying that shit. Like, she swore she did not link that girl. So cool. Here, red flag number one. My dumbass believe her. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know, people just gonna talk, whatever. She's like, yeah, I do not talk to that girl. Like, yeah, this girl cried for everything. Like, she was such a freaking whiner. Like, oh my god, y'all. Like, that shit gives me a freaking headache even talking about it. Like, she acts like she a damn helpless ass child, y'all. So she was like, bro, no, like, I promise I don't even talk to her. And I feel like if you gotta get that worked up, like, if you know you ain't do something, what is you doing all that for? That's how I know she was doing that. So anyway, boom, my dumb ass still in the girl room, we chilling and shit. So one day somebody calls her from a blocked number, right? We laying in the bed watching the movie. Somebody called her from a blocked number. So I'm like, you're not gonna answer? The girl, guess what she does, y'all? Guess what she does? She gets up and goes to the bathroom. Like, I must look stupid. So she gets up and goes to the bathroom, y'all. I'm like, okay, yeah, it must be her ex. Like, it must be her ex or whatever. So she goes into the bathroom. I'm over here trying to listen by the door and shit like that. Like, I'm fucking crazy. So she goes to the bathroom. I really couldn't hear nothing. Because the way our school bathrooms was, it was kind of spacious. So you could be on a whole other side of the freaking bathroom. So, yeah, so that was that. So she ends up coming back in the room after, like, a good couple minutes. I'm like, oh, that was your ex. She ends up telling me, yeah, after I kept asking her. She was like, yeah, she's always calling me from block numbers. All of this, making the ex seem crazy, y'all. Red flag number 2. No girl gonna keep blowing up nobody phone if they not entertaining them, y'all. Red flag number 2, which I should have been new. So yeah, she kept calling her all the time, like from a block number and shit like that. Like, if you really want nothing to do with this person, like, they would not contact you. Like, I don't care what nobody say. So yeah, so that was that. So she was like, yeah, like, I don't know why I keep telling her I don't want to talk and shit like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. Believe the girl. Boom, boom, boom. We can move past it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I promise I'm not like this no more. Like, I'm really not. Like, I'm not like this no more, y'all, okay? I'm not this delusional. So, boom. So, that happened. And keep in mind, at this point, all of our friends, they're telling me, like, nah, like, you need to let her go. Like, what? Like, she still fuck with her. But I'm being delusional. I'm like, nah, like, she said this, she said this. Like, I was believing every lie this girl was telling me. So, boom, next. This is when shit starts to really get weird, okay? This is when shit starts to really get weird. So, she had this something. It was something involving her ex. And I was just like, bro, like, I'm just freaking over it. Like, I'm like, yeah, hell no. Like, I just can't no more. And it's just still in the beginning stage, so it was easy to cut her off. So I was like, boom, like, I can't. So me and my friends was in the dining hall. It's the place at school where we eat and shit. So we was in the dining hall. And there was a new girl with us. So one of their friends from their class. So I'm like, whatever. And I'm over here venting about Tiana to them and shit like that while the new girl there. I don't know this girl, so I really didn't care. Like, I didn't think she was really relevant for real. And to this day, I do not like that girl. She always hitting me up. Like, don't text me. And y'all gonna see why. So, what you call it? So that happened. So I'm venting to my friends. The girl there just listening, trying to give me advice and shit. She's like, yeah, you should do this, sister. Like, you should do this. And I'm over here like, oh, like, she's so cool. Then after that, we end up going upstairs to Tiana's room or whatever. We went upstairs to Tiana's room. Me, the new girl, and all of that. We was all just chilling, vibing, listening to music and shit like that. But then I peep, like, she being a little too friendly with her. Like, I'm like they dancing by each other and shit like that. And I'm looking like, you're being friendly, son. I'm over here on the other side of the room on a chair. And I'm just like, what? Like, you know how you peep some stuff? You know how you peep some shit? And you're not trying to be extra about it? That's how it was. Like, I'm just like, okay, that's weird. So I end up, like, I was still just chilling on, like, I wasn't thinking too much of it. So I end up going downstairs to my room or whatever. Like, I just want to, you know how, like, sometimes you just want to be by yourself and shit. So I was like, yeah, I'll talk to y'all later, like, have fun. And you could tell, like, I didn't think nothing too crazy because I left them there alone, like, so I didn't think nothing too crazy of it. So, boom, that happens, right? So I'm downstairs in my room, right? Somebody's blowing up my phone while it's 3 people knocking at my door. So I'm like, what? So I answer the phone, and the phone call is from the girl, the new girl or whatever. We don't call her A. The phone call is from A. She out of breath. It's not like this girl's running. She out of breath. She's like, whatever they tell you, don't believe them. This is what happened. I'm like, bro, what? Like, I'm like, this not real life. Like, what are you talking about? So she over here explaining the story to me. She's like, yeah, Tiana kissed me. Okay, click, boom. Go upstairs. I went upstairs, had my couple oodles and noodles in my hand, all that. I had my couple oodles and noodles in my hand, went right upstairs to her room. I was on the 2nd floor. She was right on the 3rd. Girl was right above me. So I went upstairs. Her door locked, but my friends, they're sitting in the pod. Like, the pod is like the common area. They was the ones knocking on my door. So I'm like, what happened? Like, y'all was knocking on my door and shit or whatever. And they was like, Jaelah, you need to leave her alone. I'm like, bro, like, what happened? She's saying this or whatever. They're like, she's lying. Don't believe her. I'm like, bro, so, like, can somebody tell me what happened? Keep in mind, nobody's trying to tell me what happened. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Knock right on Tiana's door. Girl act like she done seen a fucking ghost, y'all. I'm like, what happened? Why is A calling me saying this? She was like, bro, she's lying. So they both was telling me 2 sides of the story. Apparently, A told me that they was talking. And then Tiana was like, oh, I bet you won't kiss me right now. Then they ended up kissing. Tiana telling me that A just kissed her out of nowhere. Now I don't give a fuck who was lying, who wasn't. All I know is that y'all kissing. That's really all that fucking mattered. So they kissed. That was all that. Boom, done. I left. But keep in mind, before I left, like, we going back and forth about it. I'm like, what? Like, you're not a kid. You know right from wrong. So I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So yeah, so that was that. So we going back and forth. Yeah. After she done kissed the girl who I was just venting to about her earlier, she's gonna tell me she loves me, y'all. Red flag number, I done lost fucking count. So yeah, so she tells me she loves me. I didn't even say I love you back. I went to my room. I'm like, I can't do this right now, Tiana. I went to my room. So I goes to my room, right? I'm going through it, y'all. Like, I was so hurt. Like, I was really starting to really like this girl. Like, I was so hurt. Like, I think at a point I was freaking depressed. Like, I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, that happened. So boom, I had class the next day. Tiana blowing on my phone like, please, can we talk? Jaelah, can we talk when you get out of class? Please. Blowing on my damn phone like she don't got no fucking sense. Like, girl, I'm in class. So yeah, so she's blowing on my phone and shit, saying, oh, boom, can we talk? I'm like, no, Tiana, like, I'm fine. Like, there's nothing to talk about. You know, I wanted to talk, but I had to, like, act like I didn't want to talk. So I'm like, girl, I'm fine. Like, I don't want to talk. So we ended up talking, yeah. So we ended up talking, like, later on that day when I was done with classes and stuff. And then she just explained the lie over again. That's basically what she did. Just explain the lie over again. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Y'all end up forgiving her. Like, I probably sound so stupid in this story. So I ended up forgiving her or whatever. I was like, okay, we can start over. Just don't do no shit like that again. Like, bro, what the fuck was wrong with me? So I ended up forgiving the girl, y'all. I ended up forgiving her. It took a while though for me to really act normal and shit, like trust her fully and shit like that. But after that incident, I felt like we started to get closer and everything like that. So we started to get closer, spend more time together. Now, this is when we really wasn't going out. Like, bitch, you're gonna stay in your room. Like, I don't fucking trust you now. Like, you can't go, you better go to class and right back to your room. Like, that shit was really crazy. So, yeah, so that was that. So, we would spend literally, like, all this time together and shit like that. So, boom. So, the next thing. So, after all of that happened, keep in mind, me and her cousin was cool. So, me and her cousin was cool and shit. Like, the same time me and Tiana got cool. We're gonna call her cousin B. Actually, B, that's too basic. We're gonna call her Brittany, okay? So her cousin name is Brittany. And it's funny to me because if y'all really knew these people real names, y'all be like, what the fuck, Jaelah? So yeah, so I used to always stay the night in Brittany room and shit. Everybody thought me and Brittany talked, but yeah, I was on a whole different bed than that girl. Like, she tried it though one night, but I was on a whole different bed. So yeah, so I would stay the night in Brittany room or whatever. And yeah, like, everybody thought we talked, but we really didn't talk. So, and I didn't even think the girl liked me, but everybody said, like, nah, like, she probably likes you. Her cousin Tiana was like, yeah, like, she likes you, like, don't be around her. But I'm thinking, like, she cool. Like, Brittany was supposed to be helping me with my math homework. Like, I ain't think nothing of it. So one night or whatever, it was me, Brittany, and this gay boy. We just gonna call him the gay boy. If y'all watch my college story time, y'all gonna know about the gay boy. So pause this video and go watch that, then come back. So the gay boy. So it's me, Brittany, and the gay boy, right? So basically, we all sitting on a step or whatever. The gay boy had originally told me, oh, like, come out, like, Brittany want to talk to you and shit. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, what you want to talk about? So I get down there or whatever. Brittany has a whole girlfriend, right? So she's just down there confessing her feelings for me, right? Keep in mind, I had just left Tiana room. Like I said, oh, hold on, I'm about to go downstairs real quick. Brittany want to talk to me and shit. So Brittany over here, her cousin at that, expressing her feelings to me. No, when I talk to her, it's Tiana. So she over here expressing her feelings for me, saying how she liked me and shit, saying that, oh, but I can't be with you unless you tell me you like me. I'm not going to leave my girlfriend unless you tell me you like me. And I'm just like, bro, what? Like, what? And then the gay boy over here co-signing for her. Keep in mind, the gay boy is friends with Tiana. So, this, like, what? So, yeah, so that was that. And I'm just like, bro, what? So she over here confessing her feelings to me. I got Tiana over here, bro, where are you? Blowing up my phone. Like, first off, don't be asking me no damn questions. So yeah, she over here blowing up my phone like, bro, where are you? Like, you taking too long. Like, at one point I'm thinking she about to march her little ass down them steps. So yeah, so that was that. And I'm just like, I didn't even really know what to say to the girl. Like, she was supposed to be my best friend. Like, it was too much shit that went on, y'all. So after that, I went upstairs, right? Back to Tiana's room. She called her a little attitude. I don't, like, girl, grow up. So I never told her, though, what the conversation was about. I just said she was, like, just venting or some shit. Because I didn't want to come between they relationship as family, even though they don't even act like they no damn cousins, y'all. Like, they one of them cousins who freaking hate each other. Like, Brittany used to talk mad shit about her, saying, yeah, I fought her, I used to beat her up and shit. And you know what's crazy? Brittany's a fucking liar too. Like, the stem do not fall far down from the fucking tree. Brittany had told my friends one day that she fought me one day, ended up beating me up. Yeah, I just met this girl in college. This was like the first month in school. Like, me and this girl never got into a fight. Like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah. Like, I wish I was really making this shit up right now. Like, I really wish I was making this shit up right now. So, yeah. So, after that, like, Tiana talked mad shit about Brittany. They was talking mad shit about each other. And this is going to correlate to the next part of the story. Actually, it's not going to correlate to this part. I'm about to tell it's going to correlate to the part after that. So, one day, I would have to go to work, right? And this is back when I worked at McDonald's, y'all. So, I had to go to work or whatever. And I was scared to drive my car on the highway. But Tiana ain't have a car. So, I was like, okay, you know what? You can use my car for the day. Just take me to work and pick me back up. Like, what was I thinking? Like, why didn't nobody slap the shit out of me? Friends, like, why didn't y'all slap the shit out of me? So I let her use my car, right? She thinks she a damn Uber driving everywhere, right? Girl done went downtown, here, boom. She ended up picking me up after work, though. But I didn't find out till, like, a month later that she ended up stopping by White Castle, where her ex worked, to go see her ex. The same one who was blocked. Like, and it's a fact that I did not find out till a month later. So you know who you are if you watching this. It's only a month later, not even a month, longer than a month. You really foul for that. You are really foul for that. But yes, I didn't find out till a month later that she ended up going to see her ex in my car to White Castle where she worked. Like, you gotta be shitting me. I know I worked at McDonald's, but White Castle. What? Next part. Now, this is the part where the cousin comes into play. So one day I'm at work, right? I'm coming back from work or whatever. I get a text from Tiana, right? She's talking about, oh, I'm going to your room to pick up my stuff. What? I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? Keep in mind, I had just did like a YouTube prank on her or some shit like that. It was like, I've been doing this YouTube shit. I just never uploaded that because this was like a minute ago. So so she like, yeah, like I need to come get my stuff or whatever. And keep in mind, like, I know this girl. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? She had Brittany all in her ear, gassing her up. Like, girl, Brittany is cheating on her girlfriend. Like, what? So yeah, so she's like, oh yeah, like, where's my stuff or whatever. I'm like, you can wait till I get there. What the fuck? So long story short, we have suite mates. So it's one room connected by a bathroom, then our other roommates. So they went to the other roommate's door, they let them in and came through our room through the bathroom. First off, my suite mates, why are y'all letting them in my room? That's one shit, like, I'm over suite mates. First of all, why the fuck is you letting them in my room? Like, and if y'all watching this, why would you let them in my room? Like, yeah, like, I really be OD, like, I don't like shit like that. Like, fuck, I hit my tattoo, bruh. Oh my god. This is the worst, bruh. So I'm just like, why would you let them in my room? Like, what the hell? So she ends up getting her stuff, all of that, right? So boom, I'm not knowing what's going on. I go to my room, like, her stuff gone or whatever. They talking about, yeah, she already came and shit. You wanted them in. Did I tell you I wanted them in? No. Like, so they end up getting her stuff or whatever. So we ended up talking about it later on. So she was like, yeah, I just feel like you're not really gay. Like, if Chris Brown walked into the room right now, you would go for him. And this is Brittany saying this shit. Girl, yes, I would go for Chris Brown. Like, what? You, like, what? Like, that was a dumb question. Of course I'm going for Chris Brown. So yeah, so I'm just like, bro, like, what does that have to do with anything? And we're going back and forth. But my friends ended up telling me it's because she was getting back with her ex. So what? So then just say that you bringing Chris Brown and shit into this. Like, what the fuck Chris Brown got to do with anything? Now, if I get with Chris Brown, you're going to be real upset. So yeah, like, that shit was just weird. So she ended up leaving me for her ex. So that happened, boom. So we was still friends and shit after that, y'all. We was still friends and shit after that. So I was still trying to be his girlfriend because I really did give a fuck about her. Like, I really did care about her. Y'all could tell all the time I done forgave her after she did some bullshit. So we was still friends and everything like that. But it was weird. Like, we was still friends, but we still liked each other. Like, we was still kissing and shit, everything like that. So boom. It's time for the girl birthday. So it's time for the girl birthday, right? I literally spent mad bread on her with my Pioneer at CVS to get her all this stuff, like a little board she could sign, everything like that. So I did all this stuff for her and shit. We all got drunk in her room, our friends and shit like that, right? Why me and a girl end up in the bathroom fighting? Like, not talk fighting, like really throwing hands fighting. Like, her back is all scratched up to this day. Like, she got like a little X on her back. Yeah, bitch, I did that. So yeah, she got like a little X on her back, right? And yeah, like, she deserved it 100%. I'm not apologizing. She definitely deserved it. Because I forgot why we was fighting. It's a long story. But we was in the bathroom fighting, long story short. Like, she was pushing me like she ain't have no damn sense. Like, and I'm not even a fighter, y'all, but I feel like once my adrenaline up, like, it's up. Like, it's no stopping me. Like, once I really get to the point where I end up really having to put my hands on you, like, it's over from there. So we was fighting and shit like that. So that happened. We ended up coming out the bathroom. And then I left. Like, I went straight downstairs to my room. Thank God my room was downstairs. That shit was so convenient, y'all. So, yeah, I ended up going straight to my room or whatever. And I was just off this girl, bro. Like, I was really off her. This was the longest now that we went without talking to each other. Like, it was like maybe a week or two. Like, we was not really fucking with each other at all. Like, it was mad weird. She would be having her girlfriend over and shit like that, and we would be in the pod right outside their door because my friend lived next door to her. So her girlfriend would be over and shit, and we would hear them in the room arguing, throwing shit at each other and stuff. And y'all, like, it was really crazy. Like, she was really delusional. So boom, after that, She hits me up like, I want to be with you. Like, I just can't be with her. She's so toxic. She's calling me this. She's calling me that. I'm not going to air the girl business, but she was calling her shit that was true. So that was that. And yeah, she was just like, yeah, like, I can't be with her. Like, you know, I really want to be with you. And I'm like, girl, Tiana, I don't know. Like, you say one thing, do another. So boom, we ended up being cool again. Week later, back with her ex. Now, the most recent time, y'all, was in my sophomore year, like last year, the year that just passed, that year, y'all. She was dormant, right? So she came to me in my friend room, right? So she got all of my bed and shit. I ended up ordering food and shit like that. And y'all, one thing that blew me about this girl, bro, she act like she never had no freaking money, bro. Like, I spent all my Pioneer on her. If y'all don't know, Pioneer is like the school, like the money the school gives you and shit. I blew all my Pioneer on this girl, y'all. Girl, the only thing she probably brought me was a piece of pizza. Like, I spent all my money on this girl. Like, this girl was living in my room a week straight. I got no privacy, nothing. Like, girl would not leave. Like, she would always say, like, nah, don't go to class. Come lay up with me. And I did, my dumb ass. But yeah, this is why I'm in the boat that I'm in now. But yeah, like, shit was beyond me. So the most recent time she came to my room, I had got us food and shit. And she was just there confessing her feelings for me and shit like that. And this was literally, like, no cap, probably, like, less than a year ago. Like, we out of freshman year, all of that. So this was like recent. And she came or whatever. She was just confessing her feelings to me, venting about the girl again, how she can't. And y'all, I'm just looking at her like she done, like, I don't care. Why are you telling me? Like, that shit was really going into one ear and out the other. Like, I was really, at this point, I was so over it. And this is when I've been over this girl. Like, I've been off her. Like, girl don't have shit to offer me. And this is when I was, like, I'm a motherfucking lash trick now. Like, you can't talk to me how you talk to me when I worked at McDonald's. Like, don't play. So, yeah, so I'm literally like, girl, like, I've been off you. Like, I have a business now, sister. Like, girl, I was off her, y'all. So she just looked so dumb over there, sitting, expressing her feelings and shit like that. So she just like, yeah, like, I really can't this time. Like, I'm done. She said this, like, and the girl would really say some hurtful shit to her. And she would still be back like a little dumbass. She looked dumber than me. So, boom. That was that. So, after that, I really didn't talk to her because, yeah, I don't care if you express, like, girl, I'm off you. So, we seen her, like, me and my roommate had seen her, like, 4 days after that. She was with the girl, right? The same girl she was saying all this shit that she done with, all of that. The same ex that she constantly goes back to, y'all. And that's really why I wasn't listening to her for real. Because she always go back to this girl like she's fucking stupid. So, yeah, what you call it? So, we see them together in a car, right? So, me and my friend called a girlfriend name on some petty shit. Or we called Tiana name. Just on some petty shit. Because we girls, like, we was petty back then. So, we had said some shit. And she got so mad. She ended up texting, what you call it? She ended up texting my roommate talking about, don't ever do no shit like that or whatever. And then my roommate was gonna fight her, but they never ended up fighting. Like, it was this whole big thing. Like, and I still try, and before that happened, like, I done went to this girl's birthday telly. She done invited me and my roommate to all of that. Like, we was trying so hard to be cordial with this girl, but literally nobody could stand her. Like, she played victim all the time. She was delusional. She was a liar. Like, I never met nobody in my life like her. And I seen her at the mall probably like a few months ago. And I was like, oh, hello, Tiana. I was so funny. I was like, hello, Tiana. She said, fuck you. And this was after the shit, like, when we called the girl name and shit like that. I thought you would be over it. Like, girl, grow the fuck up. But, yeah, she's not over it, y'all. And, yeah, I could really care less. Like, she's one person I will never care if I don't ever speak to in my life. Like, honestly, like, this girl don't even, like, a thought don't even pass my mind about her, y'all. Like, literally. But, of course, wish her the best, all that. You feel me? I don't got time. But, yeah, I'm so happy I got out of that situation, y'all. Definitely the most toxic shit I've been through in my freaking life. Like, I never been through no shit like that before in my life, y'all. But that was really that for the story time. Like, let me know in the comments if y'all have any specific questions about it, because I'll definitely answer it for y'all. Because I know it was kind of all over the place. Being that this was like a minute ago. Like, it's hard to remember. But yeah, she was the first girl that I ever talked to in my life. And she definitely did not set the bar high at all. Like, she definitely did not set the bar high at all. Like, she was really freaking delusional. Like, she was so delusional. Like, that shit was beyond me, y'all. But I hope y'all enjoyed the story time. Like, I know y'all probably like, bro, what? Like, what is going on? Because I'm thinking the same shit. Because I really know, like, it don't make no damn sense. Like, you would think I'm just lying. Because it don't make, like, it's that crazy. But yeah, just let me know in the comments if y'all have any questions and everything like that. Stay tuned for the uploads I got coming this week. A bunch of bangers for you guys. So definitely tune in and all of that. But don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's Jaelah Monae. Like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications, and all that so I can be lit every time I post a new video. If y'all want more story times, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I think y'all mad story times about college because that shit was really crazy, y'all. That shit was really crazy. Like, college was really a movie. Like, college was really a movie, like, literally. And I can really say so much more about the story time, but I'm really trying to think on the levels. It's levels to how I want to violate her, because I really want to violate her, but out of respect, because, like, I just know who I am as a person. I'm not going to violate like I really should violate and air her business. But I'm not going to do all that because we don't do that over here, y'all, okay? Always keep it classy, you feel me? Because I really could have been doing her. But always keep it classy. But I love you guys. And I'm going to see y'all later.